That is amazing. It's so great that you said vegan because I know there's a lot of people who are going vegan, and so it would be that's awesome. I mean, the fact that you guys are versatile like that is amazing.
And that says a lot for Laurel.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can't go a whole lot of places in Laurel, Mississippi and say, you got a vegan menu?
They might laugh at you, put you out around here.
Yeah. We got a salad. I mean, is that vegan enough for you, So, I mean.
They're all about the beef around
Yeah, I mean, it's all about beef and chicken.
Yeah, but the fact that you can just come to Cosmic Deli and you have that option, I mean, that's truly amazing. So thank you for being so open with your selections. That's really good.
Absolutely, and it's good to be open because, that way you'll draw a lot of customers, and that's what he plans on doing. And tell us about this now. Speaking of cheesecake, he was out of the cheesecake, so that ought to tell you a little bit of something about how good of quality, his cheesecakes are.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, they tasted. But I tasted last week. Oh my goodness, that cheesecake was amazing.
Okay, so Mitchell, tell us about that, and tell us, how, people can, get a cheesecake if they want to come and get one for the Super Bowl, like I know Kinsley is next week.
Not just a cheesecake. We do catering. We can do sandwich platters. We can do some barbecue shrimp. Whatever you want. We have a custom catering menu. You can check it out at Cosmic Catering. I think we even have a link to our Facebook at Cosmic Deli, Laurel, Mississippi. So you just get in touch with us. Our phone number is on the Facebook page. But if you hear us and you want to call us and place an order, our telephone number is 601-342-8222. So once again, 601-342-8222. And just give us a couple days and we can put you guys a nice package of food, whether it's a buffalo chicken sliders, some burger sliders that we can put a pan together, some pasta, you name it. We can fix you up something, whether you want finger foods or dig in with a fork or some of those wonderful cheesecakes. And we can customize anything that you guys want. You dream it, we can make it.
Well, that sounds good. Well, thanks, Mitchell, for talking to us today. And, we appreciate you hosting us, and thank you so much. All right, well, Ken, let's take a break and get something to drink, and we'll be right back after this, and we're going to talk sports from here on out.
Oh, let's do it.
All right, let's get after it.
You are now listening to Something to Talk About, hosted by Big John and Billy Ray, with special guests Kensley Keys, coming to you live from Dis-and-Dems in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. By the way, these guys know what they're talking about compared to local radio programming. Now it's time to give them something to talk about.
Flicka's Tax Service in Taylorsville offers free 1040 EZs and free estimates. With over 50 years combined tax experience, this team is up to date on current tax changes and specializes in preparing all federal and state returns, including corporations. They can prepare W-2s and 1099s, as well as assist in obtaining EINs for new businesses. Stop by Flicka's Tax Service on Highway 28 in Taylorsville for fast, friendly service at a great price. Or call 601-785-6900. Hub City Madness is about making people aware for the various forms of rock music that is lived and made in our great city of Hattiesburg. Mississippi is the birthplace of rock and roll, and we need to act accordingly. Hub City Madness takes place at the Thirsty Hippo in downtown Hattiesburg on Saturday, March 24th at 6 p.m. and Sunday, March 25th at 4 p.m. We will have 20 bands, and they're all from Hattiesburg. The bands are as followed: Flipside Radio, Stellatone, Under Orbit, Mississippi Shakedown, Piss Fist, Electric Witch, Elder, Pleather, Florida Men, The Squid and the Whale, Brother Joshua and the Quickness, By a Thread, Year of the Vulture, Cicadas, Cloud Wars, Eye Jammy, Judy and the Jerks, Swamp Temple, Soft Spot, DD Cat Piss, and the Fuzz Coffins. Thanks to these local sponsors: Hattiesburg Tattoo, Shipley's Donuts of Hattiesburg, The Thirsty Hippo, Rock 104.5, Sunset Screen Printing. Hattiesburg Tattoo opened in September 2015 by Brian Jordan and Stony Boy. Their motto is doing badass tattoos for the hard-working people of Hattiesburg. They currently have some of the best tattoo artists in the Pine Belt area, including Brian Jordan, owner-artist, Stony Boy, owner-artist, Tay Cole, artist, Hunter Applewhite, artist, Kim MacArthur, artist, Bryan holds Best of the Pine Belt for 2015 and 2016. We're the home of Halloween's free tattoo day.
One, two. Check me out right here, yo.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now than never, business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better. Yeah, right, no matter what, be airtight. So when you hear something, make sure you hear it right. Don't make an ass out of yourself by assuming our music keeps you moving. What are you proving? You know that I'm 2 levels above you, baby. Hug me, baby, I'ma make you love me, baby. Talking crazy ain't gonna get you nothing but choke. And that jealousy is only gonna leave you broke. So the only thing left now is God for these cats. And big one, you've been too hard for these cats. I'ma win cause I'm too smart for these cats. While they making up facts, we making up plaques.
In the commission, you ask for permission to hit him. He don't like me, him and wild wife, he was with him. You heard of us, the murderers, most shady. Been on the low lately, the feds hate me. The sun is they say my killing's too blatant. You hesitating.
And welcome back to Sawmill Square Mall in downtown Laurel, Mississippi. On a rainy Saturday, we're here at Cosmic Deli and Cheesecake, and they have got some of the best cheesecake and sandwiches I have ever put in my
It's
mouth.
magnificent.
I tell you what. And I tell you what, we're going to try to get old Billy Ray on the phone, and
Yeah, old Billy Ray.
you know, Billy Ray, he's a manager over there at Vic's, and so he had to
Step out for a minute.
and head to Meridian, but we're going to try to get him on the telephone here. And if he will answer, and we'll see what we can do if it will pull up. I guess I have to go back to the page, though, Kinsley. But what's been happening going on in the world of sports here? What have you been finding out?
As far as the world of sports, this week I actually I attended the USM Lady Eagles basketball game. Sadly, they dropped the contest to University of Charlotte. There was the well-fought game. I mean, it went into double overtime.
Free throws were the problem, or what? Anytime that close, it's always got to be.
Well, let me explain, John.
Yeah, go ahead.
I love three-pointers, and
Yeah.
I just didn't see enough of them.
Well, I tell you what,
I mean, if you have an open man, just pop that three-pointer.
nothing's better right now than Mississippi State women's basketball.
But what are they looking like?
I mean, they're undefeated,
Oh, well, that
number 2 in the
They
nation,
look really good.
and we're calling Billy Ray if he'll answer.
Oh, if it's about sports, I'm pretty sure he'll drop whatever he's doing.
Yeah, I mean he's riding the Meridian right now. He's not doing anything.
There he is.
Hello.
Is this our old buddy Billy Ray?
Yes, it is. How's it going, guys? Sorry I had to dip on y'all, but
Billy
duty
Ray.
calls.
Billy Ray, you know something? We're sitting here talking, and we just ate our sandwich. Have you had time to eat your sandwich yet?
No, I have not. I got the shrimp taco today. I had a couple pieces of shrimp out of it, but it's pretty good so far. But I haven't actually eaten it yet.
The heck you say? So I tell you what, boy. Billy Ray's on the way to Meridian. He had to go take care of a problem for his business that he works for. And, Billy Ray, tell me about this now, son. What's been going on in the world of sports this week? And you made a post this week about a familiar face coming back to bring a certain organization back to the world of sports. And who could that be?
You're talking about the one and only Vince McMahon in this XFL.
Exactly.
You are right. Vince McMahon is wanting to bring back the
He
XFL.
should have never left.
He shouldn't have.
I mean, it was really good. I mean, I think they got rid of it after the first season, but I mean,
No one really watched it, so it wasn't. When you got that much money involved by the network and Vince McMahon, it wouldn't make any money, so you had to pull the plug on it.
well, yeah, I mean that makes sense. But I mean, it's in a first year. You kind of have to see yourself, and then you have to also consider you have the NFL going on. So I'm hoping he didn't expect to, have more viewers than NFL. But I mean, I think it would have lasted. But I mean, the fact that they're actually bringing it back is really good. And Billy, let me ask you this, because I admire your sports expertise. What do you think would actually be different about the XFL in contrast to the NFL?
I don't think it's going to be anything too drastic. I don't even really think it's going to come to existence. They're not going to play until 2020. Vince McMahon's 70 years old, so I'm not quite sure he's going to even make it that far.
Okay. Well, that's a good thought to it, and
he's wanting to do it more fan
interactive,
friendly. He wants to get the families involved, and that's not Vince McMahon's area of expertise.
Right. But you got to think about this. With the recent struggles of the NFL with, some of the problems people had with the players there in the NFL, I think some of them, are getting to the point where they're making too much money. And
you're actually going to see it next Sunday when you see probably one of the lowest rated ever Super Bowls. I don't really think that many people's going to be watching it. Simply because, not because of the flag issue and the players not standing. This game is not really that interesting.
No, I mean, it's really not. I don't find it interesting. And again, the commercials are going to be terrible too. I mean, the commercials used to be good.
They really did, and that's really the only reason that I watched the Super Bowl, just for the commercials. I really could care less about.
Yeah.
Well, I knew one of the teams because the Patriots, we already knew they were going to make it. So I was like, I know I'm going for that team. And anytime the other team make it, I'm not interested in them either. So
yeah,
let me check out the commercials.
And they're the darlings of the NFL. And so if there's a call that's going to go, going to decide a game, then that's going to decide, and it's going to go with the Patriots. What do you think, Billy?
Yeah. Probably so. And speaking of the Patriots, today, 18 years ago, was when they hired Bill Belichick.
Woo-hoo.
Well.
Yeah, there we go. Well, also happening today, talking about college sports, is the Big 12 SEC Challenge. And so most of all of your teams are playing a Big 12 opponent except LSU and Auburn, and Missouri and Mississippi State.
I'm currently listening to the Ole Miss broadcast right now as they're playing Texas, and at the half, Texas was leading 45-36.
Okay, that's an interesting score. And one of the games that looks interesting to me is going to be Kentucky at West Virginia. John Calipari against Bob Huggins. That's going to be a really good game later on tonight.
It should be. Both those guys are pretty good friends. I saw them this morning on ESPN Game Day. I saw Huggins on Game Day, and he talked pretty good about Calipari, saying they were pretty good friends and they do little charity events all the time, so they're pretty good friends, he said.
Yeah, so also another thing is right now, Alabama, for all you so-called Alabama fans out there that love Alabama and pull for them, and I've never been to the campus or stadium or don't know all the other coaches before Nick Saban, they're beating Oklahoma at the half.
Oh.
And Oklahoma's ranked 12th in the nation right now.
Should be a pretty good, close, intense contest.
So there you go.
And speaking of Nick Saban, of course, we all know that he was in the Pine Belt yesterday, visiting a few local high school campuses and talking to a few local prospects.
All he's doing there, all Nick Saban is doing, he is coming and talking and saying hi to go by and see his players at Jones that are there at Jones. But I'm going to tell you something. What Nick Saban is doing, Nick Saban can go anywhere in the country and can cherry pick wherever he wants to because they're not. And Nick Saban doesn't have to do recruiting. The Alabama brand
speaks for
itself. And if you don't believe me, then there's something wrong with you. Because that's just the facts. And what he's doing is
I agree with you, Big John, but with Nick Saban coming around talking to these area kids, that gets other schools interested in these kids that may not be interested with them Before they found out Nick Saban was talking to him. Now they found out Nick Saban was talking to him. And they're saying, hey, this guy Wes Jones, defensive end, he might be pretty good. Maybe we should come down here and talk to him.
I don't agree with you.
I
don't agree with you
Yeah,
because if a player is good, schools are going to recognize him with or without Nick